would like to make a couple of mini clipboards. I love making these, and I love making them, one, because they're so sweet, but also I get to use up a lot of the scraps that I have on hand, so that's always great. I'm always looking for ways to use up all those scrap papers that we accumulate. Okay, so for this, like I said, we are going to be making mini clipboards. I've done them in two different sizes, a smaller one and then a little bit larger. So did that, and then here is how I lined them on the opposite side. I love this little Polaroid here. So there's that. Now for the scrapbook collection that I'm going to be using, I am going to be using this Gingham Garden by Crepe Paper. I love this. I've had this for a little bit, and I just love the soft, sweet, kind of pastel-y kind of colors to it. It's very calming. So I love this. So I said, you know what? Let's go ahead, pull some out, and we will start working with this. So as you can tell, I keep all of my scraps, even the very top branding, because there's tons of things that we can do with that. That's another thing that I plan on bringing to the channel, is starting to use up some of those branding strips. So I have that, and then as well I have this 4-pack of Dollar Tree magnetic clips. You can't beat it for $1.25, and you get 4. And then also I brought in, because I'm not quite sure which color I want to use just yet, I also have a pink that I may use, but I got these from the Dollar Tree. They're mini writing tablets. They're 3.5 by 5 inches, and you get 5 tablets within this, each package, and each tablet, or each paper pad rather, has 35 sheets. So you get quite a bit for the $1.25. So there's everything that I'm going to be using. I've already gone ahead and cut myself some scrap papers, and we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, so let me put all of the stuff that I'm not using right away. I'll push it off to the side, and then we can get ready and get started. Okay, so let's see. I'm just going to move these over to the side for a second. Okay, bring my glue over, and I have some tape. Okay, so let's see, what are you going to need? Oh, and I forgot to mention as well that the mini clipboards, they are sturdy because I did use my scrap chipboard. So that's another way to use up your scrap chipboard as well. So let me go ahead and just kind of push these off to the side for a second here. And I've gone ahead and I have made 2 different sizes, just so you can get a feel for that. So I'm going to push off one to the side. So, okay, first thing that you're going to need is a piece of chipboard that is 4 by 5.5, and I'm using medium weight chipboard for this. Although, if you wanted to, you could always use cereal boxes as well. And then you're going to need a piece of scrapbook paper that's 6 by 7.25, and you're going to score at 1 inch on all 4 sides. This is going to be the main pattern. And then you're going to need a piece of scrapbook paper that is 3 3/4 by 5.5, and that's going to be to line the inside or the opposite side of your mini clipboard. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off with our larger piece, our 6 by 7.25, and we'll go ahead and just fold on all 4 sides. So we did that, and now, if we've measured correctly, the chipboard piece that we cut ourselves should go right in the middle and fit nice and tightly right inside the middle of our scrapbook paper. So let's go ahead. I'm going to use a little bit of this tape here. Okay, there's one. And you go ahead and just place this down right in the middle. And you have your lines to help guide you. Okay, press that down. over. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just miter cut our corners. This is just to remove some of the excess baggage. Remember that you want to get close to the chipboard, but not too close, because if you do, it'll end up showing through when you fold over your pieces. Like that, and one more. Just nice little corner here, like that. Okay, and we're just going to go ahead and just start folding over, give ourselves a nice creased mark, and then we will go ahead and just tape it down like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just place some tape down on all 4 sides. Okay, so there is that. Let me go ahead and just grab my finger blade here. It just makes it a lot easier to remove the paper backing instead of using my nails. Okie dokie. Okay, we'll go ahead and just fold over the longer sides. Give yourself a nice crease. Then we'll do the opposite side. Like that. And then we will go ahead and fold over the shorter ends, but before we do that, let's go ahead and just kind of help it go over the side and then fold. We'll do the same thing. I'm just bringing in the corners and then fold up. Okay, there we go. Isn't that so sweet? Okay, now we're going to go ahead and just bring in our smaller scrapbook paper, and we're going to go ahead and place it right in the middle. And that way we can line the opposite side. I'm going to go ahead and bring in some glue for this. You can use your tape if you want. Like that. Make sure it's nice and even. Okay. Okay, so there is our first little clipboard. Okay, let's go ahead and do the smaller one now. So for that, you're going to need a piece of chipboard that is 3.5 by 4.5, just double checking. And then you're going to need a piece of scrapbook paper that is 5.5 by 6.5. And we're going to go ahead and score at 1 inch on all 4 sides. Again, that's going to give us our nice border. That's a good amount. 1 inch I found is a good amount to fold over to make sure that you get your pieces flipped over. Gonna use some double-sided tape. Okay, flip it over. Now we'll go ahead and just miter cut our corners again. These are so simple to make for sure. Okay, now I'm just going to use my double-sided tape and I will place it all over my 4 edges. I'll go ahead and remove all of the paper tape on the back and start to fold all of my corners. There we go. Okay, and the last one, and done. Okay, so now we've got that. Now I need to add the liner. So again, I'm just going to use my reptile glue, place it in the center, adhere it really well, and we are done. So now our clipboard is nicely lined. Oh, that looks so cute. All right, it's time to decorate. Let's go ahead and get it all decorated. I pulled a few pieces out and just want to kind of put it here, there, and everywhere, and let's see what looks pretty. So we'll add, I'm auditioning little pieces. Okay, so there is our project. I love making these, and I have a little box full of mini clipboards because these are the perfect things to add to your projects that just elevates your project just that much more. All right, guys, well, that's all I have for you today. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please smash that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you have, guys, thank you so, so much. Your support goes an awful long way in helping my channel out. All right, friends, until the next time, stay safe, be kind, and keep it creative.